Hey, Cerena!
What is it, Abby?
I want to learn more about the solar system, but I just can't get it.
That's alright. With simple research and imagination, you can get a deeper understanding of the solar system. Come along and join us.
Hey, I remember these from my school books.
That's right. Can you name each planet from the closest to the farthest from the sun?
I'll try Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Nice job, Abby.
Oh, this is our solar system with the planets and the sun.
A solar system consists of planets orbiting a star. In this case, our solar system includes the 8 planets you listed, and the sun is the star they orbit. To orbit means that they go around the sun, but they don't go around in a circular motion. In fact, planets go around the sun in an oval shape.
Whoa, the sun is a star? But stars are so small.
Actually, thousands of solar systems exist far from our own. The distance is what makes them look so small.
Oh, interesting. So are all stars the same?
Not exactly. Each star has their own characteristics. Today we'll talk about color, temperature, luminosity, and size. Take a look at this graph, the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. It may look complicated, but let us break it down into simpler terms.
If you look up here, the color of the stars is shown at the top of the graph. On the left are blue stars, and on the right are red stars. If you look down here, the temperature of the stars is labeled on the bottom of the graph. It looks like as you go right, the temperature of the stars become colder.
Correct. That means red stars are the coldest and blue stars are the hottest.
Wow, I would think it was the other way around.
Our sun, which is a yellow star, is colder than blue stars but hotter than red stars. Can you find the sun?
Hey Cerena, what's luminosity?
Luminosity is the brightness of a star.
That's a very hard word to say.
As you can see, luminosity increases as you move up the graph and decreases as you move down. Basically, stars at the top of the graph are brighter than the stars at the bottom of the graph.
So even though red stars are the coldest, they're the brightest.
Yep, and on this diagram are the names of star classes. These names are given from a star's color and size. The supergiants are the largest and can be blue, orange, or red. Next are the giants. They are typically yellow, orange, or red. After that is the main sequence, which can come in a variety of sizes and colors. If you found the sun earlier, you must have noticed that the sun is a main sequence star.
Wow, the sun always looks so big. I never thought it would be a medium-sized star.
Yup. Lastly are the dwarf stars, which are the smallest stars, and they can either be white or red. Now before we begin talking about the planets, let's talk about the asteroid belt.
Whoa, this is so cool. This is the asteroid belt located between Mars and Jupiter.
Just like Abby said, the asteroid belt is located between Mars and Jupiter. The asteroid belt contains thousands of asteroids and a dwarf planet called Ceres. The asteroid belt is also 600,000 miles long.
Wow, look at all those asteroids. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of them are big and some of them are small. Hey Cerena, what are asteroids made of?
Asteroids can be made of rock, metal, water, and/or iron.
So now that we've talked about stars and the asteroid belt, let's talk about planets. This is Mercury, the first planet from the Sun. A year on Mercury is 88 days, and since the atmosphere is so thin there, it's called the exosphere. Mercury is mostly made up of iron and 75% of it is its core.
This is Venus, the second planet away from the Sun. It has a surface temperature of about 900 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's almost the same size as Earth. Venus is covered with thick clouds and has craters, volcanoes, and mountains. Venus is sometimes called the evening or morning star. This is Earth, the third planet away from the Sun. It's the only planet with water on its surface. Its atmosphere contains 21% of oxygen, and it protects you from the sun. Earth is the only planet known to have life.
This is Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. It was named after the Roman god of war, and if you go there, you can actually jump 3 times higher than on Earth, and pieces of Mars have been found on Earth before.
This is Jupiter, the fifth planet away from the Sun. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it has at least 67 moons. Jupiter is only made of gas like hydrogen and helium. This planet does not experience seasons. This is Saturn, the sixth planet away from the Sun. On some days of the year, it is able to be seen with the naked eye, or without telescopes or binoculars. Saturn has thousands of rings which are made of dust, rock, or ice. Saturn is also made of gas, just like Jupiter, and it has more than 50 moons.
This is Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun. It is often called the ice giant and is the coldest planet in our solar system. It was also named after the father of the Roman god Saturn. This is Neptune, our eighth and final planet from the Sun. It has 14 moons and it takes 164.8 years to orbit the Sun. The climate on Neptune is extremely active, which means it has lots of storms. Wow, that was so cool! But I bet there's still so much more to learn about the planets. Someday, maybe you can visit space and tell me more about it. Well, bye! Bye!